What's up? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new, my name is Alicia. Today we're getting into this wig from Curly Me Hair, which is one of my favorite companies. This is a T-part unit, perfect for my girls who do not want to deal with a bunch of lace. It's not even an inch of lace space, not that much. You don't have to lay barely anything. It's giving the vibes that you have a full frontal. So let's go ahead and get into the install step by step.
First things first, we are going to tint the lace. I'm using my exact foundation shade. This is just a perfect match for any of my wigs. And then I'm just going to blend this out. As you see, it's a T part. So all you have is literally a T part of parting space. So again, not a lot of lace, not a lot to deal with. You could wear this glueless, but we are going to spray it down. Since it does have this adjustable band, you want to go ahead and just make sure that that is nice and tight so you can get a good fit. And then I just put the wig on to see where it's sitting at first. You do also have a drawstring in the back, and you want to make sure to keep that nice and tight because that's going to stop your wig from sliding off. And then I also like to add some more makeup to the top of my lace. I like to do it this way where I do the bottom and the top separate, so it's not going to be too dark. That's always my biggest fear because it's really hard to get your lace back once it's too dark. This is how it looks once you add your makeup. It still has a little bit of lace that I can see, but from certain angles it's perfect, and I noticed that with some wigs. So I am going to go ahead and do some edges. Now, I've said this before and I'll say it again. I do edges on certain wigs for certain reasons, and most of the time it's because I feel like the lace is not completely perfect. For my edges, I'm using the Got To Be Ultra Glue. This is the black tube, the black bottle. I like this one better. The consistency is not drying too fast, so I'm able to really mess with them and get them perfect before it dries up too fast. And then I included the entire portion of how I actually do my edges because I know a lot of people struggle with it. I struggle with it in the beginning, but with practice, you know, you get better. But this is how I do mine. This is basically a glueless install, but I am still going to add some spritz to the lace. I just feel like it helps it blend in a little bit better. So I like to use this one. I sprayed a little bit on just the middle part. I don't worry about the side. And then I just press my comb into that. Y'all see me do it a little bit later as well to just really make sure that the lace is pressed into the spray. And then I'm going to go ahead and restyle, refresh the wig. You still want to restyle and refresh your wig once it comes out the box so it doesn't have like that box look. So I do go in with my wax stick and then I lock it in with the hairspray so I can get the top nice and flat. Now I forgot to do my part, so I did do this out of order, but you want to go ahead and do your part. For my part, I am using the Ruby Kisses in the color 11, and then I just use an eyebrow angled brush. My hot comb is from Amazon. I have had this for like literally probably more than 5 years, y'all. It's such a good hot comb. It goes up to 500 degrees. I don't put it up to 500 degrees because I'm not trying to burn myself, but 400 will get you right. And then I just go over the whole top of my head to make sure that the wig is sitting nice and flat. This is what I was referencing earlier. I just take the end of my comb and I went ahead and I sprayed a little bit more spritz on it, but I take the end of my comb and I really just press it in there and I let it air dry. I don't even pull out the hair dryer for this at all. And then I like to follow up with a little bit more makeup. I just use the same makeup that was on the brush. I don't add anything extra to make sure it's blending completely. And because this is like a wand curled wig, I did go in with my small wand curler and touch up the front pieces so they look more shaped to my face. This is a 24-inch wig and it is in the texture loose curly. So basically it's mimicking a wand curl. And I had a wig similar to this, I think last month. And I do really like the longer version of this. I went ahead and fluffed the hair out at the end of the video. So make sure you keep on watching to see how it looks with the curls being tight and then also with the curls more like combed through. I just finger comb through everything and I love the fluffy look. I like big hair and it just reminds me of like not body wave, but like that loose wave hair pattern that used to be on bundles a long time ago. I don't know if y'all remember, but yeah, nostalgic. But anyway, this is the final look. If you guys are interested in the wig, of course it will be linked in the description box per usual. This is available on Amazon, so I also will have the Amazon link down below. And if you're not already subscribed, make sure to hit that subscribe button, and I will see y'all in my next video.
Seems like everybody thinks they done figured it out, but every time they fall up, really they fall out and then out it again. Tell me how they gonna know about us, telling me you that we ain't even been around me now. We can prove them wrong, show them how it's done. I know we can do it because it was wild and now you've been forgiven. It was talking about how we're feeling, it's hanging out, keeping it real then. Me and you know what the deal is, but we ain't the only one. Maybe tryna say it ain't love, cause we can't hit the club. Baby tryna say we're too young. I ain't saying that we're tryna be wrong, I'm just saying that we're old enough to know we got that young love, young love. We lucky cause we got that young love.